おはようおはようボンジュール、おはようおはようボンジュール、大神さん大神さん、おはよう大神さん、早く起きてよボンジュール、今日も元気にボンジュール、くるくるくるくるくるくる回ってボンジュールボンジュールボンジュールボンジュール、おはよう大神さん、ヘイ。
赤い勇姿は
おはようおはようボンジュールおはようおはようボンジュール大神さん大神さんおはよう大神さん早く起きてよボンジュール今日も元気にボンジュールくるくるくるくるくるくる回ってボンジュールボンジュールボンジュールボンジュールおはよう大神さんヘイ
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the final Puzzle Wednesday edition of the month. Today we are running Sakura Wars Columns 2, which is going to be very interesting. Columns games are always so chaotic. And today, on commentary with me, I have Zircean.
Hello.
And the man, the myth, the legend, Juicey himself.
Wow, okay. Didn't expect the hype up there. Hey.
And all right. In just a few moments, we will be ready to go. All right. The first match is going to be me versus Zircean. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, boy.
Fluffy Elric. It's versus Glover.
We rerouted.
I got getting baited by these names.
No. I'm honestly excited to see this for tonight because there's so few puzzle games that have true, honest-to-God character meta. Like, there's stuff like Puzzle Play, there's stuff like Magical Drop where you will send each other different things, but this has, like, different character stats, CVS2 style grooves. You can set or sacrifice certain supers to buff other ones. There's a lot going on under the hood, so... It's fun to do mystery bracks, like there's no real set in stone meta, and everyone's just gonna kind of come to their own conclusions. And it's that early new game magic for something that's been out for 20 years. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh wait, I have to.
Suppose it might be worth pointing out that the background scenes of this game openly spoil plot points from Sakura Wars 2. So that should be considered if you're planning on playing it. I'm gonna safely say that I would not know if I got spoiled. But I have a Saturn, I should dust it off. I also did not know that this fell on a series anniversary. We have a habit of doing that.
Oh, it's been exactly 1 year since we last.
No. The Saturn release of the original Sakura Wars anniversary was like this past week.
Ah, small world.
I know, right? We did that with like one other game this year. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it really stuck out to me. It's like, oh, what are the odds? And we do this like 5 times over 2 years. September 27th, 1996. Thank you so much.
All right, Glover. Ready now. I had forgotten one final thing.
I believe in you.
Is it Flycast being funny, or is it...
What's the situation, buddy? Because I'm hung on waiting for.
I am too. Again. Let's retry that.
Yeah. Flip side, if it's been kind of consistent, I know there's a couple players here where switching who does the challenge seems to have fixed the issue, at least to my understanding.
Yeah, we might want to. Oh!
Oh?
Oh? No,
oh?
Maybe not. Oh, the window just disappeared instead.
Alright. We're gonna try our best tonight. Might have a clunky start tonight, but you know what? We're gonna vibe. We're gonna have fun. We always have fun. Still no dice?
Still no dice. Just stuck on starting network.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to hang until it resolves, so give it a second. Seems like we're going through a lot of testing across the board here.
We did have some of this issue last week. I think there was a match that couldn't be played in the Azudayo bracket. I think it was Ty, and was it Ty and Glover?
It might have been. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fightcade just might not like Glover.
Oh no, Fightcade might not like Glover. Well, you know, this gives us precedence of who to blame for this now.
This is very sad. Technology is such a wonderful thing, but you can't help but curse it when it doesn't work as intended.
Oh, entirely. Like, who even allowed for this to happen?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, one more try, and then
yeah.
we might have to.
We might pivot to a different stream match and see if we can get Glover some technical help and test on other opponents first.
Yeah.
So let me know when you're retrying.
Yeah, we're up and running again, but it looks like quite a few people are having this issue.
I love a busy chat of, oh dang, lobby's not quite working. How's everyone out at home doing? All right. Well, while everything's on fire, let's go over talk to Moss Queen, see if we can't get someone else queued up for stream for the time being.
Yeah.
Troubleshooting channel is gonna take some heavy lifting tonight. I have a match call.
Let's see if I can spectate somebody.
I gotta play against Dobby on stream now, so this one I think will work. I'm gonna challenge him.
All right.
Accept a challenge. And we're gonna just hope for the best here, you know? Koran made it blow up. Yeah. I can believe that.
All right. Did you send the challenge or?
I did. It's taken a second. Everything's taking a second. Okay. Start session. Starting network. And it crashed.
Oh yeah, IB Smart just said try again.
Dang, it was working on my end. Oh well. At least some people are getting through. Suzu and Color Thief seem to be done. It's the end of the month. Some things happen.
Come on. Let me spectate.
Start session. Synchronizing with Pierre. Let's go.
Buffering match stream. I like the sound of that. All right. We've got visuals. We're live. This is great because now I get to learn how to play the game.
Okay, so you have 3 different metrics to go on. You have attack, you have time, and you have defense. Attack and defense are immediately make sense. Time follows kind of a puzzle fighter timer gem rules. So the higher stat on that, you can have all the way to like 9 counts on your pieces where they convert back to being useful.
Oh,
the other metric is meter gain. Some groups have it incremented differently, but you generally have 3 to 4 levels. Every time you reach one of those levels, it will basically bring you to a sub-menu. Do you want to charge up to the next level? Do that level super for offense or defense? And there can definitely be some decisions and meta around just stalling before forcing someone to make a choice with their supers.
Yeah. Oh, I see. The dice are the garbage.
Yep.
And what number is on them is how many turns until they turn into a usable piece.
Largely follows puzzle fighter rules, except stepped chains do count for timers. Like every link of a chain will cause the rest of it to go down a touch.
Oh, okay. And now we are entering the buffer zone. I don't know anything about Sakura Wars, but I like that both of the characters are holding Dreamcast controllers. I think that's a nice touch.
My guy's doing it with his feet.
Your guy's definitely gaming.
Yep.
There we go. Ooh, big attack coming out from Juicey. Level 3. That's a lot of garbage. And there's a lot of numbers on that garbage. And
Shadow it looks like Group builds meter faster for only allowing you to do level 3s.
Wait, but is there any way to tell what the dice are going to turn into?
Yeah,
the
they
color
are.
matches. Okay, I see. Actually, the green dice turn into green gems, etc. Do the characters have attack patterns, or is the damage just random?
They do. It's kind of all over the place as to what it is.
Ooh, I like the use of the ghost row to get like extra sauce out of that power up. I think that gave you like a second activation. Ooh, the full board clear. So after launching a big attack, does it reset you back to level 1?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like few of the characters have non-standard patterns that change depending on attack level. At least one person will find the most unpredictable one at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you
It's a
very
matter
much,
of time.
Theo. Theo opponent?
The opponent.
There we go.
The opponent. Food for think.
All right, Juicey's going to take game 1. Is this first to 2 or first to 3?
You're gonna have to check bracket for me. I'm a little too playing the game right now to be able to answer that.
Double elim FT2, first to 3 for top 3. So oh, big attack coming out from Juicy. Yeah, sorry the commentary is a little quiet. A little quiet as in like literally audio quiet. Oh, the game audio isn't picking up at all. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we have audio now. It's looking a little dicey for Juicy at the top of the board here. But everything's gonna collapse down now. That's a big counter chain. So your chains don't directly send garbage then?
They do, just not a ton.
Just not much.
Alright. Cool. Love to have one on the books on stream. Good God, round one's having a lot of technical issues. GG's, Davi.
Alright, Juicey will take it. So now, I think Glover and I are going to try again.
Okay. Did we get confirmation that his is... Oh, gotta hold on for Masa.
Well, Masa's going to challenge me now.
Okay.
Yep, okay, that works. So, I will challenge Glover.
So we're just trying this again?
Yep.
Alright.
There we go.
Cool, exciting, love to hear it.
Oh, disconnected from Pier.
That. Oh, okay. Hey, baby steps in the right direction, at least. Or something. I'm not entirely sure. Trying this one from the top. What's it looking like?
Connecting again. Starting network, that's usually a good sign, right?
Yeah. Okay. Do you have left stick disabled?
Oh, no, I don't have left stick disabled.
Hmm.
Maybe that's it?
Yeah.
Alright.
CT is saying it's a firewall issue. Amelia says she pinged you. So, may want to figure that one out. Yeah. Go check it out in TO desk.
Alright. Oh, where did
We vibing tonight.
Advanced?
Also, yeah, left stick issue will cause DC or a disconnection from peer.
Okay, I forget where that is. Oh boy.
Test game, net play, click GGPO, left stick should be disabled.
Wait. Okay, test game.
Settings, net play.
Net play, that's where it is. Okay.
Click GGPO or expand that.
There we
and
go.
Then make sure left stick is turned off.
I will challenge Glover again.
Okay, was that it?
Yes, it was. It was on. I turned it on Funny Golf.
Yeah, dang, golf undermining us again.
Yep.
Well, it's okay. We figured it out. Fifth time's a charm. On the fly cat, yeah.
Right. And I can control my character. Right.
Hey, I'm here. I can see it. Let's go.
I'm back.
He showed up just in time for Deka's match.
Sick!
Davi and I technically went before while he had to figure things out with Glover, but it's okay. He showed up right as things got fixed. So, I don't think either of these two have actually played this before now, so we're watching character considerations and now group considerations. I kind of want to see. Yep, you're going on beginner. I had almost wanted to see the two funny unlockable groups in play because they are absolute violence. I played Shadow.
Shadow is very interesting.
But I definitely want to see more Thunder. So that's just absolute violence. Given character matchup, Dabi and Deka shared a character, and yeah, her deal is her defense is trash. Like any attempt to do anything like less than level 3 defenses removes 1 row. So you gotta go aggro the entire time. There's even with the more powerful groups, there's no reason to commit to anything less than like level 3 or 4. I think Core and L can work key, but you need faster than average. Everyone's strategizing character loadouts and group loadouts in chat, and that's, you know what, I love to see it.
Okay. I've roughly caught up to where stream is.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'm still gonna be in the time vortex a little bit, but
Of course, that's just Black Ass for us.
but yeah, it's this is an interesting game. I feel like beginner does change things a little bit, and I feel like it actually made a strategy I was using against Raz, or I guess a strategy that I used a little bit against Davi, more viable against Raz than it otherwise should have been.
Yeah. You want to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah, so it charges meter faster on beginner, right?
Yes.
So you can really annoy the hell out of somebody by spamming level 1 on wind.
I imagine so, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
So, remind me, but like, I don't think we've seen Glover enter a lot of chain games before.
Oh, Magic Gem. Oh.
That's a choice to spend on 2 blocks of the entire board.
Yeah, definitely you wanted a level 4 attack for that if you're going to charge all the way up to 4. So yeah, the counter gems, I guess, oh, I forget who this character's name is. What's this character's name again on the right? I'm sorry for not being, Lenny. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're not Lenny either.
Or Denny, sure.
Lenny? Okay.
So yeah, the 9 counter garbage can be pretty nasty. Ooh, nice little chain there. That's gonna fill up a lot.
Not gonna seal the deal when Glover's that high at board, but it's also mean a good chunk of time for Glover's next level up.
Ah?
Oh,
Oh, we're going for it. That's it.
It's it because he chose to attack when he was that high at board.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that was, like... Yeah.
Might have been a panic response.
Well, I think there was stuff in the Ghost Row anyway, but...
You could still at least set off, like, level 2 defense at that point.
Yeah.
You're not technically checkmated there.
Is every match 4 out of 7? No.
What?
It's 2 out of 3 for this early in bracket and 3 out of 5 later.
No one tells Glover to tell the opponent. Okay. We won't. He'll read it in chat later. No, the pips in the center are actually your character's levels. So you're filling meters, and every time you checkpoint to a new level, it'll ask you how you want to spend or save it.
Oh, we're buffering. Okay. Yeah, the pips themselves, or I guess whichever ones you can see, that describes what meter levels are actually available to you. So on Fire, all 4 are available. For Forest, you can only do 1, 2, and 3, but there are some other interesting ones. Like Shadow, you only have access to level 3. I don't remember too many of those. I think Mountain gives you 2 and 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it cuts off defense after a point.
Yeah. So, they basically force you to play at certain timings and to spend your meter in certain ways.
Personally, I'm a fan of the big violence ones where there's no defense, but you can just either murder your opponent outright or send damage that like lasts for 9 turns.
Yeah, the 9 turns damage just can be real rough. Looks like Deka's saving up for the big whammy.
Yeah, Thunder has no get out of jail free cards. It gets rid of Magic Gem even. Yeah, no, both these players are notably not here for falling block chain games. So, we're gonna have to see. Basically, I think this is a race to who spends their level 4 the smartest.
Early level 4, or level 4 here with like very little on board for Glover is kind of interesting. I think he can just tank it, yeah. So as long as he doesn't die here, well, actually, this isn't gonna chain down either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's slightly uneven enough that nothing is gonna auto-clear from this, like a lot of characters end up doing.
Yeah.
So,
I think one of the other...
stuck.
I think it'll at least be able to start doing things. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna defend down here. That seems like a good decision. I think one of the other things here is that if you clear next to counter gems, I think it reduces the counter on them by 3.
So it also counts steps of chains as turns on the timer.
Right.
So, in spite of having such big numbers, if you like can actually get to an honest-to-god chain or multi-clear, you can actually still downstack pretty easily.
Yeah, you can actually speed up the counters quite a bit. So that's why, like, it's in a lot of those cases. I mean, you can start carving away at the top of a large, even high time damage formation. Level 4. Does that kill? Oh, it doesn't kill, but with 9s on the top.
Decided to save his charge for a later use, but
yeah,
we're gonna see a later use here. Signs point to no.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like this is gonna turn to one of those games that the longer we get into it, the longer sets are gonna take.
I had a game with Raz go to the Unbreakable garbage.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Round 1 and 2 is where we get the silliness out, and then it turns straight into violence for the rest of bracket.
All right.
Love it.
I feel like I'm being thrown to the dog now.
Well, he's got a human head, usually.
Just worrying.
Right?
All right.
Why are you talking about human heads?
The Sphinxes have human heads. What do you mean?
Oh God. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, buddy. It's gonna be tough. Arkild is strong.
Very much a one of our finest columns respecters.
Oh yeah, we're just going straight into it. It's Deka and Arkild on stream next. Okay.
Kirk really getting nice little bracket run going here.
Love to see that, especially when he joined like literally in place of someone else.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like, yeah.
You're talking as if, like, any of our games we have truly populated scenes.
I think the thing is, though, this particular game, I mean, maybe there's just people who like Sakura Wars who are here. And that's
bless your
sick.
heart for hanging
Absolutely.
out with us.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to see you again. But also, I mean, this might be as close as we've come in a while to a bracket where kind of everyone's just screwing around and nobody really knows what the hell the deal is.
I mean, to me, that's always been the joy of mystery bracket.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're gonna find that one person that knows what they're doing here, but you get to encapsulate that new game excitement and smell that you only usually get with like the launch of a current fighting game generates. Like, I gotta play the game when everyone else is bad. All the real good ideas have been just absolutely locked in stone. It is not a monthly slot, no. But you know what? It gives me the good vibes. I'm here for it.
Level 3. I was gonna say, I mean, the fact that arkild is such a prodigious chainer in this game means that he's probably gonna fill up his meter very quickly compared to a lot of other players.
Yeah. Deka's gonna get hit. Oh my, okay. We could see something happen off the garbage.
Oh yeah, no, this is fine, yeah. Let's see how much snaps back here. Alright.
More than
Level
it had any
4?
right to.
Okay, arkild gonna
we
block it.
We stuck with thunder. That's not good. That's not good at all.
This is all snapping back a second time. Like, that entire left half of the board is gonna be gone in a short period of time.
That did not collapse as much as I would have hoped.
Don't even get to see it.
This has slower gem falls than like even most of the rest of the column series. So it will inevitably slow things down. Are we gonna see a counter pick?
Okay.
Are we gonna pick off a thunder there?
Are we going Iris?
A lot of full defense is not a bad thing to do when you're gonna be getting hit regardless.
Yeah, Iris wins is a pretty serious setup. Because Iris level 2 defense takes like half the board out. And
that is
you
some
get
like
it very
guile
quickly.
turtling nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there is definitely some amount of that. I feel like if you're actually playing very quickly in this game, you are probably going to play it like the way people play Puzzle Fighter, where they drop the piece and then lock when it hits the ground. Or like, not lock, but like rotate when it hits the ground into the correct orientation or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
This definitely has some slippery feeling. Oh, lock.
Yeah, Deka's thinking. Everyone on the edge of their seats here. Okay, I mean this.
Get
this
ready
will
to
clear
call a
down lot.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple free diagonals in
Oh
here.
wait, okay, so I only have level 2.
Yes.
You have level 2 with the benefit of incredibly fast meter build.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This is still not a huge issue. There's a bunch of auto clears in here. Actually, there's like at least a 2-3 chain in here. Oh, and I'm buffering.
I've definitely heard there's a good contingent of people that prefer the first Sakura columns. This is just, for better or for worse, what we have access to.
That's true. This one is on Fuckade.
Saturn net play is not really in that place at the moment.
Oh, the first one is only Saturn?
Yes.
Oof.
I think there is an arcade release for it, but also not on Fightcade.
Yep. I should probably figure out how far I ventured into the time vortex. New project? What, you think somebody here is going to be doing anything with Saturn net play?
Yeah, Zircean, why don't you get Saturn rollback working yet?
I don't hate myself enough.
Anyway,
Look.
okay. Conversion happened. Deck is living. Get level 1 defend on that. Yeah, you can live a lot. I don't know if we can live this, though.
Yeah, this looks pretty raw.
I love to have spoilers in the time vortex.
Quick 2-0 and a handshake. Good games.
Ty, Saturn emulation has been like in a real hell state until I think the past 3 years, maybe.
Better not slept on.
STV is not on Fightcade.
All right, Ty vs. Kirk is going to be our next stream match.
Okay.
Yo, Ty?
Ty? Look.
Ty has always been a strong panel and now match robot player, but he's started to like just jolly step up on everything he's been playing in bracket for recently.
Yeah. He definitely plays a lot of different things, and he puts in that work, and then he gets those results.
Love to see it.
We'll be ready to rumble as soon as they connect.
Oh, this is some art. Oh yeah.
Which background are we on?
The puzzle ones or the mystery bracket. The pack attack one.
I love the big monster pack attack.
Yeah,
eating everything.
Eating
everything
stuff from everything. Yeah.
Let's see. We got the Send No Brain. We got the Pochi. We got Columns guy and the Columns 3 workshop piece over there. We got viruses.
Right.
We got pedal.
At 7.
It's not the annoying dog. That's a separate dog. Ooh,
Right.
Ty going with Iris.
Oh, I got
Ty going with the Zircean character.
Tyrus, if you will. Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back.
Also using the wind strat.
Yeah, I think it's good for Iris. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna hang on to the meter for now. Yeah, I feel like Kirk hasn't done enough stuff yet to really use meter. Okay.
Attack coming out. Oh, wow. That's pretty. That looks pretty.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that Kirk's field is actually kind of sloped. I think it's sloped in the same direction as the. I think Iris sends diagonals, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
looked like it
actually sure, I
sloped
think.
in the same direction as the pattern, and so it was like double off.
Yeah, it was really bad. No clears to be found there.
Oh wait, no, I'm buffering. I was like, oh no, did I disconnect?
No. All right, level 2 attack coming out from Kirk. This is going to clear a lot by itself, and the timer is not really long enough that Ty can't stall for time here. As much as Iris is afraid of math, seems like she will, in fact, do okay on her math test this time. Oh, yeah.
I do like the little character animations.
Pretty nice. Alright. Oh, Chain down from Kirk, gonna defend. Tai thinking about going for the +1 there, but does not do it. Oh, that might be a misdrop. Tai needs to be careful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, now we got a little chain down from Tai here. That's actually gonna fill up his meter completely. The level 2 attack here is gonna put pressure, but... yeah, Iris's counter just do not go super long, so... Again, I think one of the things that if you're gonna make attacks kind of stick with Iris, I think you have to go like multiple level 1s in a row or something along those lines. Otherwise, if it's like a level 2 attack will probably just go away a lot. Yeah, it'll probably just go away a lot by itself, unless their board looks very specific. I mean, which happened. It did happen. Okay, level 2 probably kills here, right? Oh no, actually this chain is pretty long. Yeah, it's actually fine. I do not believe this kills. Oh, and also got to level 2, so definitely not gonna kill.
I think a little bit of a misdrop for Tai.
It's not that bad. Oh, actually, maybe I'm in the time vortex.
I don't know, I might be in the time vortex compared to you, because I buffered
Yeah.
for a while.
Oh, I think you're very in the time vortex compared to me now.
Alright, yeah, Tai has figured everything out. He is back on fairly scheduled before.
Oof.
Oh, but then he's taking some big damage from this one. Really looking to stall to get these gems to auto-clear. Let's stick with these level 2 attacks. And it worked. Alright. Game 1 going to Tai.
Iris did very well on her math test.
She's just like me. Alright, we are going back to Tai, or back to Iris for Tai, and then we have the old man coming out for Kirk.
Oh good, I'm buffering now, so that means it's probably gonna catch up on your screen. Okay.
I'm sitting at like 19,000 or so.
Yeah, no, I'm paying attention. Not you.
Oh yeah, you can see the stream.
This is my favorite part of the, Alright, let me see if I can lead it by a little bit so that I can... Okay. This music is... very chill.
Are the themes character themes, or are they just like a random assortment?
No idea. Somebody who actually knows something about this game, please sound off in chat.
Their character.
Their character themes. Okay. So much content. Ooh, 3-chain.
That's gonna stick pretty well.
Ah.
That one little spire kind of offsetting everything just enough, and then I think a little bit of a misdrop. Oh, never mind. I totally misread that.
Yeah, there was some stuff going on the left there. Anyway. My god, Yaneda holds the controller with his feet. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to play video games. He's old.
He's great. No, he's keeping his controller steady.
Yeah, I mean...
So he can hyper tap all over that.
Hyper tapping.
Yeah.
Uh-oh!
I fail to see the problem here.
Yeah. Okay, this actually does clear down. Yeah. Doesn't clear down a ton. Yeah, Kirk gonna be able to buy some space. Tai could have forced him back up with a level 1 attack, but... maybe not going to matter a ton here. I guess since both players are on wind, they're going to be able to react to getting nearly killed a lot.
Kirk doing a good job building up some meter and getting off a lot of quick defenses.
Kirk played a little scared of this level 2. I'm not sure that on that kind of board you need to be scared of Iris level 2. He's gonna get meter back for this. Yeah, that's already gonna be a level 1. Okay, gonna keep it this time.
I gotta play winner of Deka and Raz. That's gonna be fun.
Oh wow, huge combo coming out from Tai.
Oh wow. Iris definitely enjoying the math scores there. Again, I mean, Kirk blew out his entire board there, so there's gonna be a bunch of things clearing down.
Yeah, it all solves itself in the middle there. Looks like if you keep a relatively flat board against Iris.
Yeah,
or
it's your stuff.
just resolve.
The garbage just never sticks. Oh wow, look at the dress. Alright, this is actually really annoying for Tai. If he gets meter again, he's gonna have to blow it on defense. Or I guess he could blow it on Magic Gem, actually.
Going for the offense.
Oh, that was... I think he might just die here. It's gonna get covered, yeah. Okay, so he's not gonna die. He doesn't... There's not enough time on the counter gems. Okay. Oh, now he's finally going for defense here. Oh, but it's level 2!
Yep, there's not enough time for anything to resolve, so... We're going to 1-1.
Yeah, Iris, definitely a highly defensive character.
Let's see if we get see it change.
Yep, Kirk going back to Yoneda. Tai looking at Sumide, looking at Kaede. Okay. Kaede had a
Alright,
very
we're going
interesting
big.
stat set. Yeah.
Level 4 attacks.
Fairly sure she has like the Puzzle Fighter Revue pattern. All of her damage is just vertical lines.
It is, but if you attack with a high level, I think the counters are really long. Which I think is what is you're basically counting on to put your opponent away. Yeah, Kaede has a very interesting super.
You just better hope that you win with it, because
Yeah, that's basically it.
Maybe worth doing like a couple of level 1s to screw up their board, or do you really just hope you can just...
No. Kaede, if you land something that does not stick with Kaede, it is guaranteed to blow itself away. So, it's... Because again, if it's like vertical lines, right? It's not even like you can... Those can kind of fall out of order if you...
yeah, there is no circumstance it won't rubber band.
Yeah.
Is there any way to send not enough gems to get a match?
No.
I don't even... No, I think her level 1 even sends a bunch, but it sends a bunch with really short counters.
Oh, so...
You have to build full meter with her. You have to kill with her.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Right.
Very, very flat win condition, but you know, if you can get it,
Well,
Yeah, level 1
let's
it
see.
drops 4 rows, it is guaranteed to backfire. This is gonna kill, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure this does not
I'm
matter.
entirely sure.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Ty's gonna take it. Oh.
Yeah, way too much stuff on Kirk's board there. This cannot, oh boy.
I mean, you have to functionally play to keep it low boards. Like, I'm assuming I'm going to get hit with that level 4.
Yep,
May as well not go in.
yep.
Also, you can kind of see it in advance, too.
Oh, I'm
Since
getting
it's-
fed to the funny Sphinx now. See you later.
Have fun.
Pisces.
We are also going to be watching...
Color Thief
Color
and
Thief.
Navidude. it's definitely, it feels like it's been a hard call to figure out what the right round count for a game like this should be. But it's only because I don't think we've gotten late enough into the bracket where like people are really going to start stalling their matches out.
Yeah, like even a couple of mine went pretty long. Just because neither of us could put an offense together. All right. Waiting for match stream to begin.
Or maybe it wraps back around. Like you can, if you're playing fast enough with strong enough intent, you can just actually wrap up rounds quick.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Our contestants are good to go.
Has match started for you yet?
No, it has not.
Okay. Stuck on starting network. That's weird.
All right, there. It looks like they're gonna retry.
All right. Yeah, no, we definitely have had a number of technical hurdles with Flycast. I think hopefully by next bracket we will be out of the woods finally. But thank you for being patient with us, everyone. We're having fun with this game. It's going to be a funny showcase, something that doesn't get a lot of action in versus brackets, but also I'm glad we have enough people that are passionate enough to fill in our gaps in knowledge, both in actual game mechanics and series trivia. Because like, there's so many anime stuff that, like, here's production history, here's who worked on the. I don't know anything about this. So it is appreciated that I can just read stuff from chat and be like, wow, that's neat how this works.
Yeah. It does. It is always very fun when somebody knows, somebody does know the stuff and everybody gets to learn at the same time. That's like the funnest, the most fun part of the puzzle, the mystery bracket, I mean.
Mm-hmm. All right, sounds like CT's on starting network again. Everyone give resident tournament artist Kainet7 a shout out for doing all of our backgrounds. They are nothing if not radically inspired. Story modes for these games is patterned after the original games very closely, only with less of a real plot and more goofy slice of life hijinks, but it's a good way to get a taste of the real thing.
Oh! Buffering match stream.
Hey, I'm in.
We're loaded. We're ready to rumble. Alright, let's see if we see a mix-up in the meta.
When we only had the default cast unlocked, Maria seemed particularly strong, if not for that massive attack, but she is the Ken of this game. So it's all horizontal lines, which at least allows for some chance to like mix up the rubber band a bit.
Yeah, that means poking is going to be pretty solid if it's the Ken style pattern.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like there's more merit to doing levels 2 and 3 than there is on Akaide. So we take that.
Looks like with Mountain the meter fills up pretty slowly.
Maria's attacks are high volume, low density, so she's very good at level 2 and above. Less risky to use. Yeah, it makes sense. She also has a gun. And that's very important.
Oh wow.
So yeah, CT
Oh,
getting
but that
kind of
that
soft
last
punish.
screen falling into place is gonna make a lot of this rubber band.
A lot might be a strong word, but enough to get going for a charge up. Okay. Not like the down stack from here is particularly bad, especially when like diagonals are a thing.
Oh.
Going for level 3 attack, CT, what the hell?
CT, unfortunately, getting a little bit ahead of himself with that one.
Just like, nah, I don't ever want to block.
CT playing Russian roulette.
It's like, nah.
Alright,
going
we're back
in.
to Maria.
CT is a player, man. You need to stop.
用意はいいですか?
Well, you know, this might be a very swift set if that's the mentality he's still gonna go with. CT has been pretty consistent at the other Columns games we played, notably Columns 3. But this doesn't reward raw chaining as much as that does in terms of just like damage output.
なんてこと。どうですか？のんびりできますね。のんびりできますね。
Okay, down stack's not too bad. A lot of it's diagonal. A magic gem could really. Okay, accepted that there's a block button, and that's actually a pretty safe down stack, all things considered.
Oh, wow, yeah, everything just came back into order.
Like, it is not as bad as the Revue pattern, but yeah, a lot of damage, unless you're picking Koran, seems to be very impermanent.
Oh wow, this whole thing will return in one go.
Yeah, hard
CT
diagonals,
reading the
love to see
pattern,
it.
is just gonna run with it.
And now we attack and then convert into likely another attack. Love to see it.
Alright. Back to 1-1.
Okay.
よろしくお願い。手加減はしません
A
よ。
potential counter pick. Okay, I guess we just. did
Alright,
not-
well, we're
Okay.
sticking with rock.
Now
Good old rock, nothing beats that.
Jeez, double mountain on a very attack heavy character. Love
用
it.
意はいいですか? どうですか?
Ah, the perfectly in sync voice lines.
はい、指示を。
What, you don't love
はい、
just to double boost your volume?
はい。行きます。行きます。どうですか?
So both players keeping things relatively bottom board, which is the smart call here, given that they have to basically be able to accept like around half board at any given point. First blood, we're gonna just trade attacks.
CT doing a very, very good job keeping his board perfectly flat, though. That's all gonna rubber band.
Oh my god!
Oh, but this time not so much.
Not dead yet.
Oh, a lot of it came back into line. Not quite as much as last time, but... Oh, these level 2 attacks are gonna start adding up, though.
They still keep going! Oh, CT, why'd you call him 3 that? That's scary.
CT flirting with the blast zone here.
Yeah, really.
Okay, finally picking the block button with the giant attack incoming. Oh!
I mean, he's still got some built-in DIX here.
But not enough pieces down in time.
Oh my gosh!
With that, the Navi dude will take it. Very
Oh
very
my God,
explosive
this
back
game-
and forth set.
Oh, good. That has some like real Dan Mirror energy.
Yeah, very much so. If you keep your board very, very flat, it just all ricochets back and forth.
Commitment to both of them for like just barely blocking ever. That. Alrighty then. Where are we looking at in bracket right now?
All right.
CT and Amelia playing in background.
It looks like we are going to watch the opponent and tie next.
Okay.
Let's see who challenges who.
The opponent and yep, their match is up.
Ah. All right. They are backwards.
And that was
I
the quickest to
expected.
into it.
Now we are winners semis, right?
Yeah. Say Ty making it pretty far into this bracket.
Yeah.
Learn to love defense. I guess I don't think we've had anyone pick Sakura at this. Oh, no, guess we still don't.
All right. Time and defense versus attack and defense with no time.
The more I've seen and like play in France, I feel like Toran's just a really smart choice. Like in a game where everything rubber bands, to have somewhat lasting damage is pretty huge.
I like that the characters change outfits when they power up.
Yeah. Is that teddy bear walking?
It's like Bridget's teddy bear, Roger.
Ah, yes, of
Mine
course.
isn't. 9 turns! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, exactly. That is some permanence. Like, you can hit someone to about, like, 2/3 boards and still likely lock them out.
And it looks like only 2 of the lines are gonna match when it resolves, too.
I just realized they're holding their Dreamcast controllers really strange.
It's hard
It's
to
like-
draw hands, okay?
You're right. Like,
Yo,
they're
she has a
gray,
Gundam?
Totally normal controller holdings. Yeah, this game might have a robot or two. Okay, Ty needs an out here soon. Does not really seem to have any meter gain that's gonna... Okay. Level 1 defense gonna at least keep him in the game technically. God, I don't really see what spends he can do here. We had yellow diagonals. He gonna... Oh gosh, that's gonna 2-chain.
And with the defense coming in right
He's
at the
still
turn,
in!
I
love to be
the
reset
skin of
back
his
to
teeth.
top
Oh,
four.
and this is all chaining down now. It's finally coming together. Opts for an attack.
That's... Huh.
Bit risky,
Okay.
but
She hits harder than I would have thought. I might have this. Yeah. Column 3 is still locked out. Tai gets first point.
Well, we're just going right back in, I guess.
It was time track column versus? Or is it just this column versus? Not that that's bad then. I'll post the Mikado video over on the Discord, please. Speaking of which, we have a Discord. We played this and a lot of other games. Check it out. Yeah, no, if we could run OG Hanagumi Taisen columns, we would. But there's a number of versions of games that just come down to this is what we have good net play for.
That is an army of teddy bears.
Oh my god, yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think much of this is gonna stick at all.
Not really. Blues are gonna change to purples there. Well, maybe.
Ops for Magic
How
Gem.
does-
But that's gonna clear the whole board.
I would not be against doing Parsec for friendlies, but it's just not going to stack up for our purposes for tournaments. That being said, we have some people that will play on Medicine. No DC Bear does net play of that.
Ooh, and that little spire is gonna throw everything out of alignment on the opponent's side of the board.
That's such a funny thing to say.
You say a lot of funny things, James.
It's a very good
You have to
name.
specify.
I'm just saying that the opponent has a very good nick.
Very, very good tag.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Oh,
I would not do Mednifin for international brackets, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, are we buffering?
we are buffering a little bit, it seems like.
A little buffering? Okay. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not like. Oh boy. It's just hard if you're that far away from somebody and you're doing away based on that code. Like, you're gonna get spikes and then you're gonna be 10 or 11 frames of delay. And maybe for a game like this, it's not like the literal worst thing that's ever happened, but you know, pretty feels pretty bad when you like misdrop because suddenly your inputs only take effect.
Oh wow,
a
the
quarter
double
of a second
attack.
later. Yeah. Yeah. So Ty's gonna get choked out at the top here, isn't he?
Yep.
There's just no way down there. Again, not a lot of attack like volume, but the time is so high on those. Whew.
Yeah, the way the double attack stacked up right all at once. It was like an attack and a half.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if we see a change up. Right. Heidi's coming back out. With the level 4. The Haymaker. The opponent doing a very good job of staying low board to game this purely vertical pattern.
I was gonna say, like, Ty is gonna have to spend at some point. I forget, when does Fire take defensive options off the board?
I think you don't get them on level 3, but I could be wrong.
You don't get
that.
them on 3 or 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then he's already kind of potentially sealed his own fate here.
I mean, he can stall out a little bit more by getting Magic Gem on level 4, right? It's not like a good use of meter, but it's like if you recognize that your opponent will just literally, you know.
Okay, you can. I had forgotten you could do Magic Gem at level 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, Ty.
buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is kind of doing the all-in strat, so he's sticking to his guns.
Oh, wow. You know what? Never mind. Ty's good at this game. I am not allowed to doubt his decisions whatsoever now.
Jesus. That hurts.
Oh, wow, and he gets the second attack out fast enough to finish it.
Oh.
Yes, I was very sure. Yep. You know what?
Holy
Wow,
shit.
very well played from Ty.
Good stuff, man.
Oh, Ty. Ty eyes emojiing all over his meter. Knows exactly how to finish his food. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
That was spicy. Alright, wow.
We have arkild and thenavidude next on stream.
I never know how much to capitalize of names when it's like 3 words and there's no spaces.
Okay, nah. Oh, one sec. The opponent. To tell the truth, I don't actually main Korra in this game. I just had to for the first rounds. What does that mean?
I think that means that loser's bracket, the opponent is gonna whip out the true main.
Oh,
And
look,
we're just going to
the only tech I know is just how to endure the best tech. Okay. Look, I'm a true believer in the teddy bear now. I get it.
the teddy bear.
Alright.
I love the teddy bear.
It looks
Big-
like
big
the
fan of Teddy Bear.
thenavidude summer challenge. So.
Yep.
Sometimes I just gotta stay alive.
Ooh, Navi dude on Maria. Have we seen Maria already?
Yes.
Yes, we had
quite a bit of
Maria mirrors.
Okay.
Maria is the funny I'm gonna throw rock.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it was Ty and who was Maria Mountain Mirrors.
Oh yeah.
No, it was C-
Ty
it
and
was
Kirk
CT
went
and
all
Navi, dude.
Maria.
Yeah. Alright, well Navi dude's gonna stick with it. Sphinx is gonna go with the Sumide.
I don't believe we've seen her yet.
I think this is the first time Sphinx appeared on the stream, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that about your brain, Amelia.
Having a smooth brain is great.
Yeah, the tapeworms just slide right off.
You need to stop.
Ooh. Alright. Navi dude thinking about it. Gonna chill for now. Oh, we're gonna get the level 2 out of the Sphinx.
Looks like another perfectly diagonal pattern. If the Navi dude can keep a flat board, this will all ricochet back very quickly.
It's not really even flat. He's just managing to put, like, his board is jagged enough that,
Whoa!
yeah,
Everything
he's able to get...
disappeared.
Yeah, he stacked a bunch of pieces where they would, clear everything, and now, actually, yeah, the Sphinx will now...
Now I'm trying to think
Get
what
to
a
have his
puzzle
board
game with
going.
tapeworms would. Oh, shush you.
Back attack? Okay, I mean, look. Oh, level 2 for Maria here is actually really bad, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Sphinx forced to level 3 defense. Yeah, that might have killed, actually, if he didn't do that.
Given the chem pattern, like, level 2 is still nowhere near as,
No, I mean, literally
know.
filled up the board. I feel it may have just been a kill off the top immediately. So, good on the Sphinx for recognizing. Alright, again, another level 2 coming in, but this one's probably going to be less dangerous. Yeah, that left side of the board is totally free after this. Yep. There you go. Okay, level 3. Yep, gonna have to blow this, because column 3 is actually pretty high. Ooh.
Oh wow, those are very long.
Yep. Big counter gems on those. Okay, he's thinking. Alright, yeah, waiting for that level 2 attack. That actually might kind of stick, honestly. It's a bit weird. Okay, never mind.
Comes back
The
to
chain at the
lava.
bottom. Yeah.
What a good skill. The Sphinx. Riddle solved.
Eating another one though, but gonna have the meter very quickly to actually put this all away. Or just gonna go for the level
Missed the
3, maybe just gonna
attack.
kill? No, I mean, he realizes again that this level 2 has to, you know... Yeah, okay. Baiting out the defense to actually make sure that this, attack didn't, you know, rebound in terms of not having meter to play defense anymore. Gonna fire off another one, that's gonna be really bad. Alright, right side of the board actually gonna collapse to some extent, but this is, you know... I was gonna say, if the Sphinx actually gets another attack out, this... Oh no! That might have been a misdrop! Oh!
Yeah. The thenavidude committing to the attack at the perfect time.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Sphinx could have made out, or made it to level 2 to fend that one off without that misdrop at the end, but... Alright.
They're a new character, I think. I can't read the name behind the,
Oh, that's
Orihime.
Orihime, yeah.
用意はいいですか?
It's a pretty good theme. Wow, really committing to this column 3. Alright, there's gonna be a lot here. We do get wind. So I'm not really sure what the wind Orihime build. Oh, another very clean 3 chain. Yeah. Alright. Wow, Maria's gun shooting out funny little confetti instead of bullets. Alright. Ooh. So this is pretty interesting garbage, actually. Yeah, maybe Orihime wants to actually play funny Oki games with his level
that
1,
might
now
stick
that I think about it.
quite a
Yeah.
while.
This garbage? I think it's gonna actually collapse, yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna collapse.
Some of it will. Alright.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, not very good defense for Orihime. And then on top of that, this... Yeah. That's just gonna do it.
yeah.
Alright. 2-0
Navidude
Navidude.
taking it 2-0.
Woo.
Right, I think that's it. Shill Break time. I believe so.
Ah, sorry, that time. Okay.
Yeah, we have reached winners finals. So let me just bring up our wonderful schedule. So, coming up on the 1st of the month, this Saturday, we have everybody's favorite falling block puzzle game, Puyo Puyo 2. So now, though it's not it is not an Advent League event. Unfortunately, your chance to acquire points there has ended, but we always have fun running a good Puyo Puyo 2 bracket. So that is what we are going to do. Then, next Wednesday, we have Tetris 2 plus Bombless. You may ask, didn't we just run Tetris 2? Well, yes, we did. But this one is different.
Yeah.
Somebody should probably explain how it's different because I'm not really sure.
There's plus Blombless. No, if anything, Tetris 2 plus Blombless actually feels mechanically in line with like a lot of the Sega line of Tetris. It has its own wall kicks. It has way better handling. It has block delay. It just feels good. But the reason that it's funny is that you can hit your opponents into hit stun loops with clears. So something you can be... Yeah?
I was gonna say it also has the targeted garbage, right? So like where you clear lines is where they get the hole.
No, it's actually like Cleopatra Fortune, where the hole is somewhere, and you better keep it open.
Oh boy!
There is honest to god combos in Tetris 2 plus Blombless. Can't say Bombless to save my life. So check that out. It's a very funny, violent game.
There was a very funny clip floating around of I think it was it Rodney and Rats playing?
Yeah.
And the power of 2 eyepieces and an L sent Rats to a better place.
I think it was 3 eyepieces actually, just not all at the same
3
time.
eyepieces.
Yeah, Roger got the 3rd one while the hit stun from the first 2 was still going on, even if it was like 2 or 3 pieces afterwards.
All right. And on the Wednesday after that, we have, in our uppy-downy slot, Magical Drop 3. Have we decided if we're doing TE?
I don't believe we have.
All right, well...
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, go ahead.
I can spoil, since it doesn't look like we have it on the slide here, we do have October's mystery determined as well. We're doing the rare double dip of a mystery. If you've enjoyed columns tonight or missed out on it tonight, no worries. We are going to be doing columns 3 for October's mystery game.
Oh,
wow! So it's very funny, violent, and volatile in different ways. You guys should check that out when you get the chance and be there.
Yeah, one of the few puzzle games with a punch button.
It's true. This one has supers. That one has punch buttons. Columns are just so violent.
Yeah.
Yep. We do love
All
columns.
Right. And also, speaking of Rats, we also have the Mystery Caravan is going to be tomorrow.
Tell me about Assault Road.
The Salt Road is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EST. Our friend Rats is running a Mystery Caravan event on Fightcade, and we encourage you to join if you'd like to play and compete in shmups, beat-em-ups. Any game where the score goes up is fair game. So
wait, what about Senno, where the score sometimes goes down?
Well, that still counts.
Yeah. Competitors play 8 random games that nobody knows except for Rats up until the bracket starts, or up until the game is called even, for 5 minutes apiece. And they all compete to see who can get the highest score in each game. There's a bit of relative score adjusting to keep it all like to make sure like winning in a game with a huge exponential multiplier doesn't automatically win you the whole thing. So there's some fun score stuff to make everything work. But at the end, all of the scores are tallied up, and whoever has the highest adjusted score wins the event. It's a fantastic event, and you will almost certainly get to try at least 6 or 7 games you've never heard of. And who knows, maybe you'll even run into an old favorite you haven't seen in a long time. If you're not great at the games or not well practiced, your opponents won't be either. So it's a great chance. It's just a great experience whether you're a long-time player with a huge pool of games or a new player who just wants to try a bunch of fun stuff. So I highly recommend entering it.
I know it's not next Caravan, but I believe the one after that, or sometime down the line, they're doing Mr. Driller 2. And I'm willing to completely fumble through 6 other games just to show off the one that I'm really about.
Yeah, that's always fun as well.
Oh, Sakura.
I don't care if I flop in the rest of it. I'm gonna smoke some people in Driller.
All right,
Anyway,
and with that, I think we are ready. Head off to winners finals.
All right.
This will be best of 3.
Yep. Or best of 5. First to 3.
First to 3, best of 5. You're right.
Yes.
We're good with numbers.
Oh yeah, we're very good at that. Yeah. So I mean, the Navi dude is pretty well known as a columns player. I'm pretty sure. Ty has been on a little run here. So
Ty's been tearing up this bracket, just switching around characters, adjusting his strategy as he goes, and it's just working out really well. Who knows? Maybe he's labbed this game out and he didn't tell anybody.
Are they in? What are they doing?
What are you doing?
I am sitting in my chair.
I'm sitting on my futon.
Oh, a chair, huh? Yeah.
Mine's a chair bed.
Da, da, da. Oh, they're figuring out who's on which side.
Okay.
You know how it is.
Not
You know how it is.
But okay.
Okay.
All right, looks like Ty is going to be sending the challenge. So I'll get to.
That's true. Yakuza even includes a really good puzzle game known as Mahjong.
Put Columns Guy in Project Cross Zone 3. They won't. Cowards.
True.
All right,
They
we are.
probably won't
we
make
are ready
another.
to go. Buffering.
God, the MIDI guitar is just so much. Every time I open it, it just goes in. All right, Navi dude, sticking with the Maria.
All right, are we gonna see some good old rock? Nothing beats that gameplay, or is Ty gonna come up with something new?
Oh no, we're going Kaede. Yep.
Fire, right? All in.
F. Yeah, it's so it might be the main menu music in this. Yeah, okay, I knew it. All right, I suggested before stream that the reason why was actually because this is the CDI, not the GDI, and that appears to be correct.
Well, this is the better version then.
Oh my god! I mean, at least they left all the the in-game music alone. I don't know if I could handle MIDI all the time.
No, I would love that.
Happens because the DSP isn't enabled in the save state settings.
さあ行くわよ
It's very funny. That does explain some things, though. So I was gonna say, like, when we were first playing this, I mean, before it was added to Fight Kid, I guess, they could have picked the GDI instead? I'm not sure why they didn't.
First attack.
That is getting rubber banded very quickly.
All of it, yeah.
And I think the problem with Mountain for Navidude is that getting back to level 1 to follow up doesn't really happen either. So I guess we'll find out.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
This actually could be a little funny.
I love this fucking puzzle fighter ass mirror match.
Right, the level 3 attack's coming in.
It's not gonna kill though. I think that's a problem. I think Tai wanted to use meter, but unless he can get back to level 2 here. Okay, he does. He just blows it on an attack? No, Tai, come on. You're dead. Tai, you're dead.
Not quick enough on the draw on
Oh,
that one.
no.
It's not the
Tai.
first time we've seen something like that. CT just went in with an attack at like top board once and died immediately for it.
Tai had stuff there. Tai had
Yeah,
stuff.
so did CT that time.
I know.
Nobody expects rock. I guess
Alright.
not. I didn't expect it.
よろしくお願いします
It
Still
doesn't
saying
mean
Maria.
it's gonna win for you.
Tai looking around, scoping the wares.
Win Koran.
Okay. Got a lot of time. Nothing but time, even.
The funny sticky garbage. And try to play the long con.
Like even like single lines from her are something else.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the thing, right? It's like her level 1 actually seems quite useful. If you're playing Wind, you can spam that shit all night. You say he believes in the vision, but Koran clearly needs her vision corrected. So I don't know if that's, what's going on
ど
here.
うですか
Not 2020 vision. Oh, the level 2? That's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, Tai better... He wanted to make a chain in column 3, but then when he saw that level 2 coming in, he was like, oh, that is not gonna happen now.
I think time might need to block.
Ugh. So this is gonna actually be pretty annoying, right?
Ooh, I think that was a bit of a misdrop.
なんてこと
I think Ty needs to block more.
He certainly needs to block this time, but that garbage that he sent is probably gonna stick. So, oh, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I know how far behind you are on the time vortex now.
Let me go look at the stream. I'm not that far behind. I'm actually ahead of the stream as far as I can tell. Alright, whatever.
よろしくお願いします
Well, I think Ty heard me. He's like, no blocking.
手加減はしませんよ
Doubling down.
Nope.
The only way he could have done more is do, like, Maria Thunder.
Oh, he was over it when you said that. I was like, Shadow is very interesting. Yeah. One of the few games where Koran is shown to be able to punch someone in the face. It's very fair.
どうです
Yes,
か
Mela, the ultimate life form. Thank you for filling in for Uncle Moton tonight.
I mean, look, we already started the gag before.
行きますどうですか
Cash in level 3.
隊長指示を
I don't know how Shadow works. I haven't seen it yet.
You only
is-
get level 3.
Yep. Faster meter build, mandatory level 3.
Yep.
And here we are, dead in the water. Navidude taking it.
Yeah, Navidude's board was just ready to handle that attack. And
Yeah, it's perfectly flat. You just rub all
Tai
the
is...
back.
Yeah, Tai was not able. Okay.
Tai needs a hint more defense.
Oh.
Alright, and now I get to go into our favorite time of bracket. Deka losers.
Hell yeah. I'm going to get owned by Color Thief now. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
I'm still here. Somehow. Oh, that's some. How did I get around above you guys? That's wild.
Just
Oh no, it's
do
because.
that.
Okay, I see.
Issue
What I think.
challenge. Paste button is betraying me. Start. Alright.
Let's go,
No
Deka.
issues. We got it.
No issues whatsoever.
Let's go with this guy with the
よろしく
guitar.
お願いしますよ。
すぐに型をつけて差し上げますわ。
He has terrible hair.
He has amazing hair. What are you talking about?
Okay, look. Agree to disagree. What are we doing for the group here?
Let's go Shadow mode.
Apollo Justice, I need you to stop. Like, that's the world's worst anime comb over, I'm sorry. It's backwards. That's the best music? Yeah, it's up there. Alright, so Raz... If I'm remembering my history right, Raz has not always been the biggest columns respecter, yet she always does good. So, let's see how universal is to this game.
The old suffering from success.
Yeah, you know how it is.
I think I'm in for a bad time.
Well, she chose Forest as a groove, which is kind of mundane, arguably. You just need to play a little bit faster than what you're doing.
Unfortunately, I have a very small brain.
Dang, how do you do the magical drops then?
Magical drop is purely spinal column reflex activated.
This could be too. You just need to hold. You just need to know when to hold down. Okay. Why does everyone keep spending an attack when they're about to die? Why do you guys always do this? You can stagger your decision on that for like 3 seconds, man. Never mind, got it. Just electrical impulse. Yep.
Alright.
Defense button dumb. It doesn't make the other player dead. Better to lose on rock. Oh, you guys are just gonna kill me one day. It doesn't have to be like this.
Oh, it does have to be like this.
Solid 3 power chain? Yep. So you have good chain ideas. You can do this. You just need to know when to bail. Die first gaming, yeah.
Die first gaming.
Only one of these games for the chains to be counted like the voice from Street Fighter 2 that counts the strength of Balrog's turn punch. Huh. Fair enough.
Here's
Okay,
some
okay,
action on the
okay.
other side of the board. I'm not sure I like that.
Gives a couple diagonal options and down. Okay, never mind. Sounds like things are happening. Jeez, things are very much happening. Oh,
I'm dead.
I can say like I would feel bad about potentially coaching you, but you're so far in the future that nothing I say is gonna matter.
And I think with that, we have reached the end of Deka Losers.
Dang.
I am back.
You missed it.
You just got here at the you arrived at Deka's death scene. Raz murdered him.
It's unfortunate.
Now I gotta play against Raz.
Okay.
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 This game is funny.
This game
like
is
this
very
game.
funny. Oh wait, we are no longer in Deka Losers. What are we? Losers round 2? Losers round 3?
Somewhere.
Losers round 3.
I'm remembering to stay updated.
Unbelievable. Have we managed to get rounds correct every time?
Every single time. I think.
Incredible. Oh, Juicey! Going with the iris.
Look,
There's nothing wrong! There's nothing wrong with going with the iris, alright?
I don't have any loyalties to this franchise, so I don't have a character to be loyal to.
Look, I'm just saying, Iris has worked out very well for me so far. Usual choices there: Iris, Forest, or Iris Mountain.
Iris Mountain would be funny. That seems counterintuitive, but maybe it would work.
Huh?
Ooh, that's gonna be some rough garbage to deal with.
Okay. Ooh, okay, we're getting the magic gem.
Oh yeah, Magic Gem is an option. I forgot about
Magic
that.
Gem is an option at 2 in Wind, and the thing about it is that it actually kind of lets you play a little bit more footsies with your meter, because you'll often get back to level 1 or be very close to it after using the Magic Gem, if you have like anything on your board. So that is, okay, well, now you're behind me, so I guess I'll be waiting.
Yeah, I'm quite defined now. An interesting thing I noticed with the Magic Gem is that if you use it off the top of the board, the one in the ghost row will fall. It won't get consumed. So you can like, double.
Yeah, you can duplicate the Magic Gem if you're up the top of your board. If you're at 1 or 2 rows from the top. Wow, those bufferings lined up almost perfectly. By the time I stopped buffering, you caught up.
Oh, you kidding me?
I guess we must be really in the time vortex now.
Yeah, we must be. Oh! Oh, I thought...
I don't think anything is gonna... Oh, hang on.
Oh, the
Appreciate
damage
this.
fell in column 3.
That's so painful. Oh,
right after he
no.
selected Magic Gem.
Oh, that hurts so bad. This is Sakura Wars. It's very much licensed. Extremely licensed video game.
Ooh, nice 3-chain from Juicey. Going for defense.
Yeah, not really sure why, but I mean, I guess if you just play kind of chill about it, then what's the Sumide gonna do? Yeah, I guess license is kind of weird. If you're gonna pick Iris, you have to defense at some point. I mean,
What if I defense at all points?
yeah. You can, I don't know. Again, I've gotten some mileage out of annoying people with level 1s repeatedly.
She's got quite a few things that look like they're gonna line up right when this.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna catapult Juicey back to level 2 immediately.
For an attack this time.
Yep. I mean, kind of okay circumstance, I think. Like, the right side of the board is actually, it's gonna stick, I think. The left side, it's gonna come down, but... Oh, yeah, okay. Level 3. This is gonna be tankable. Yeah. This is pretty bad lineup, though. Oh, and the green? Okay, it is actually gonna eventually clear itself out, though. But, like, God knows if we'll be living to see it. Let's find out. Oh!
Is it enough?
Yeah, that defense is not gonna do it. Oh, actually, hang on. Well, I guess we hear dang, so I assume it's not, but
Oh yeah, he needed one more turn.
yep. Unforge.
Is that up 2-0? 2-0? I forgot to
Yeah.
keep track of the score. I think that was.
Alright.
I cannot express how upset I am over the Magic Gem. That
That is
Yeah, that was
is-
some robbery.
Yeah, wow. Iris fell down the stairs? Dude, that's mean. Who pushed her? I guess Sumide did. That's kind of, you know. She slid down the banister? Oh no. Oh, I'm being called away again. Okay.
you got to play against the opponent. Okay.
Alright.
So we get to
Raz and
continue watching
Suzu.
Razming on a tear.
Raz with quite the losers run so far.
Looking at a bracket, who actually kicked her down the loser side?
Zircean did,
Zircean.
in a close match.
I suppose that makes some sense.
Alright, we have ready to rumble.
Maybe. Still not started for me.
I hope there aren't any technical difficulties.
I swear by next Flycast bracket, we're going to have this firewall thing figured out, apparently.
Our losers round 4? Is that semis yet? Oh, it's the mailbox, the scooter, the henchman, Dr. Yukawa, Skull X, Messiah,
Yeah,
Prince, and
it's-
Lizard. Wonderful.
Amelia's
Alright.
had fun with this one.
So that means we are Currently in Dr. Yukala.
Yeah.
All right.
Losers
I
eights.
think they're going to re-challenge. And they're in. So I gotta flip the names around real quick.
手加減はしませんよ。
Alright.
Suzu
We got
going full
Thunder.
violence. I don't think we've seen a lot of Thunder commits tonight. I know Ty did.
I don't.
Yeah,
Did we see Thunder from Ty?
we saw Thunder Maria from someone.
I think I
No, you
picked
are-
Thunder
you just
once.
got-
In
Oh,
my first
okay.
game. It might have been that.
Okay, you did fight my beat.
行きます。
Well,
Let's
you
see how
know-
it works in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing.
Suzu, if you've not been following the server, has done nearly a month-long post and meme channel of the Erica Fontaine
どうですか？
Biosure video. Didn't miss a day, so you know, you want commitment, she's got it.
お父様。
Here at Puzzle Wednesday, we
Do
love
this,
a bit.
True.
会長。
Alright. Most of this is going to stick for the time being on Suzu's board. Only one immediate
ど
clear.
うですか？
But the pattern is very well organized to allow for a quick resolve, much like that. With a little bit of effort.
The red diagonals are gonna fix a lot here, and suddenly almost all of it's gone.
And Suzu immediately
Gonna-
back up to level 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's at least a level 2 off the bat.
会長、指示を。ごめん飛ばせ。よ実行に移します。
Ooh, Suzu going for that level 4.
Good, that's basically the win condition.
Gets it immediately.
指示を。ごめん飛ばせ。のんびりできますね。
Raz at relatively low board, gonna defend.
Oh, and there it goes. And that's an instant
Yeah!
なんてこと。どうですか？
Love to be punked by your own move.
行きます。
level 2. Suzu's board, not particularly bad though.
なかなかやりますわね。
Well, Raz is using wind as her main groove, and there's no way it's gonna like send
了解。
anything comparable.
相手ごめん。
All that ridiculous meter game's only gonna do so much.
Oh, it's getting tight at the top for Suzu though.
Yep, and the only downside is gonna be via raw fundamentals.
Does lightning even get the magic gem?
No. Alright, yeah, Thunder is just what if only attack?
Hold back to block? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Alright.
手加減はしませんよ。
Things can't blame Suzu for not pressing the block, but yeah, you're right, you're right.
Alright, okay, so we're switching off of Thunder and going to Rock, which is good old Rock. Strong, stable,
用意
Never
は
gonna see it
いいですか？
never changes.
行きます。はためますわ。お父様。会長、指示を。
Suzu opting not to do the two
余
chain.
裕ですわ。どうですか？
Getting a three chain instead.
行きます。 はい。
I thought there was this blue diagonal.
何？どうですか？
Oh boy.
Yeah.
行きます。ためます。
Ugh.
相手
Made a bunch of ill-advised decisions with meter. Ate it.
Dang. How did it taste?
Here comes Rock. That is a powerful attack. And not much of it is going to clear away. Oh, going for the defend. Magic Gem at the top board like that. Magic Gem might have been the better choice. Oh, here comes another attack.
I don't know
Another
at this
defense.
point. With what happened to me at top board, maybe sometimes defense is the right call, even if you don't get as much for it.
True.
It's gonna haunt my dreams tonight, man. That is some wild diagonals. I love that.
Alright, here comes the defense from Suzu. Board state, still relatively safe. Solid 2 chain. Double 2 attack. Oh, and that's pretty, that's enough. Oh wait, we are at 1-1. Both players sticking to their character. Suzu returning to Rock once again.
Do we have a change in groove from?
Oh, but Raz is gonna switch to Fire. Counter offense.
A little more spice. Love it.
You can't stand the heat, etc., etc.
Just a hint of violence.
Oh, day violence.
Ooh, Suzu getting the
Fat log?
double blue.
Fat log in this video game?
No violence and the treat. Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, nice 3 chain from Suzu.
That had some very, very interestingly shaped clears in it. I think this level 3 is probably not gonna stick. I guess the point is that Raz cannot do anything about it right now with meter. But she's not feeling like she can do a lot of damage here. Then this 2 chain will. Oh,
You're gonna
actually,
get a
not.
double use out of the magic gem.
Yeah, okay. I thought for a second that she may not have been able to get it after lowering column 1, but no, we're going to. We're gonna get that meter back.
It's a full charge up. Full, almost 2 full levels from that. Suzu with some very interesting clear shapes. I don't know how the math works out on optimal meter usage, but or optimal meter building, but definitely no gem left behind.
It feels oddly satisfying to do those. Like they're
It
probably
does
not as
feel
practical
very
sequential chaining, but like big power chain, single. Yeah, no, super bad. Love it.
Right, the pieces are starting to fall pretty quick.
I don't think we've hit the level of margin time where there's actual unbreakable garbage.
No, not yet. They look like little funny spike balls. Ooh, the level 4 out of Raz. That's gonna be ugly. Is anything clear down here? Actually, yes, some things do clear down, so this may not be that bad. Okay. Well, Raz is forced to play defense, so Suzu's gonna get a little more time to clear down. Actually, yeah. A lot of this surprising she did that. Honestly, I feel like there's like a lot of chaos that's gonna happen and clear a lot down. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
You can solve of that board state. Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
attack is just gonna kill outright.
Yep.
Those rock attacks certainly do hit hard. And with
Okay. These are gonna move on.
that, Suzu is gonna move on.
Can we take a moment to appreciate Ratz's promo for the bracket today on Twitter, which was a whole complete riff on the Metal Gear Solid 4 opening monologue. This is war has changed. It was fantastic. Like, I had to say it where everyone out here would hear it. It's the best.
All right, stream match. Oh, Suzu is back in the hot seat.
Bracket is linear.
All right.
I was forced to get bodied by the opponent off stream.
Dang.
Yep.
よろしくお願いします。
How popular is body looking character?
すぐに型をつけて差し上げますわ。
Yeah, 17 people currently. That's pretty respectable.
始めますわ。
Suzu going with wind this time.
That is a very interesting decision.
Sphinx choosing.
Yep. Sumire Mountain. Pretty reasonable build, all things considered.
No, not every character's bound stream. Who's the 3-1 on top right? We haven't seen them.
Oh, that was who the opponent used against me, so maybe you'll see them in the next game.
Sakura herself is also not put on stream.
Ooh. That spire in the middle of Suzu's board. Pushing things to a bit of an uncomfortable, it shouldn't be too
Does this
hard
resolve?
to downstack, but I don't think anything resolves. Oh,
Okay,
wait.
because those.
The greens resolve at the bottom, and then that's it, yeah. Oh, Suzu not reacting quickly enough to get the left side.
Oh, yeah. That is unfortunate.
Just a little one. That will be pretty sticky, aside from those 3 purples.
Actually. Oh, yeah, I guess that yellow is actually in the way, but that level 3 is going to be pretty schnasty.
Yeah, this spire on the left side of Suzu's board is going to be very difficult to make downstacking any garbage very difficult.
Let's see. Oh, actually, does anything come down now? A little bit, yeah, okay. Oh, and that's going to change to the yellows, okay. Pretty good, just gonna send it again. Actually, that also will mostly stick, right? The greens and the purples will collapse, and then not a lot, okay. Alright. The Sphinx is gonna hang out with the ball.
Wow, Suzu with a very strong chain. Just cranking
Oh, yeah.
out these level 2 attacks.
Yeah, I think this probably gives the Sphinx defense, though, so this attack will probably not stick.
Well, it's gonna have to be a manual downstack at least. I don't think it's gonna be super complicated, but... Oh, that
that's a
green
fine
falls
bet.
in the perfect spot.
Yeah. This is, yep. Okay. Pretty big. Alright, the Sphinx may be thinking about the defense. Gonna go for the attack here. Actually, quite a decision. Let's see if it works out. Suzu's still with the level 2 incoming. Going to choose to Magic Gem here.
That's gonna clear out a solid chunk of the middle board on the next resolve.
Sure will. Actually, a little confused as to what exactly the Sphinx is looking to do with this meter, but I guess Suzu is scared enough to use level 1 on defense, which, you know... Okay. The Sphinx no longer wants to deal with this bottom board, doesn't see a good way down.
Downstacking in Kong is quite difficult because you can't, like, rotate the pieces, you can only cycle through them.
Yeah, discarding is not super easy. Oh, speeding up. Suzu's gonna get knocked out by this gravity soon, I feel like. Oh, this is gonna be a attack, right? No, not quite. Doesn't get the meter for it yet. Oh, just needs one more clear. Doesn't even need it. Okay.
And that would have been Magic Gem too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, the Sphinx was also racing for a level 2 there, or a level 3 attack, so the Magic Gem may not have even helped that much.
It would have been a double at that high of board. So.
Okay.
All right. Go rock. Nothing beats that.
Yeah, we're going mountain on Maria now. Maybe the wind wasn't... I mean, Maria actually, like, the defense for Maria is not actually too bad. So maybe getting access to level 3 defense in this matchup is pretty useful.
Nice 4 chain from Suzu. Yeah, somehow the Sphinx is almost at the mountain. The Sphinx is already at level 3.
Yep. Pretty good series of 3 chains there. Gonna fire away. It's gonna resolve on the right a little bit, but the left is kind of bad. Not gonna lie. That's, I guess, if you have a V-shaped board, this is what's likely to happen.
It resolves pretty well, though.
We're gonna see level 3 attack, yep. Okay, Sphinx is ready.
Doesn't look particularly sticky.
No, I think that the diagonals on the left side got reversed by the state of the board, and everything just goes away. Holy hell.
Yeah, but here comes Suzu's side of the board.
I don't know if that downstacks enough. Oh yeah, okay, downstacked enough to live this attack, I think. We'll see if Suzu's still scared. Not really. Okay. Okay. Some of this is gonna rubber band. We're getting a Magic Gem. Not gonna double it up by putting it on the right. Level 2 will not stick, I am certain. Okay. This could be kind of awkward for Suzu, actually.
Yep. Nothing to resolve. Believe.
That's it, right? 2-0?
We'll take it 2-0. A great run from Suzu.
Hell yeah.
All right, now we head to losers semis.
You didn't update the rounds this
I
time.
missed one, yeah.
We
was so
got
close.
it. We got it.
All right, with the opponent versus the Sphinx.
Yep.
Who's on first?
God, this is just such a good. It's such a good deck. It's very close to like Spottiswood and his enemies.
Wait, no, I can't call it loser semis. I have to call it
Masai.
all right. We've got the opponent versus the Sphinx in that order. Spectate, we are in. That little guitar MIDI riff is
Love it. So good.
makes me feel like the game is crashing every time.
And the Sphinx gonna stick with the Sumire, and here we go.
The triplets.
So we are gonna see the
Wind
Wind Division. The opponent used Wind Division on me, and got a pretty like. I actually don't know. Like I don't know. I felt like I was always behind on meter. It was pretty wild. Find out.
They're playing some hold down gaming for sure. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
It feels really hard to do that. Like, I'm still always struggling with, like, knowing when I actually have lost my piece in and when I can start mentally move on to the next. So, to get the flow of that, that's powerful.
Well, actually, this attack will not be particularly sticky.
Yeah, the green and purple in the center are gonna resolve, even if nothing else does. So
And
there's
the
probably gonna be a
red
bunch
will
of
as
things.
well.
Oh yeah.
Purple's on top.
Okay. Well, actually, a fair bit of it's stuck. We'll see if Sphinx can.
Board state did not improve after the resolve. Okay, yeah, go for the gem.
All right. Okay, we forced some very funny meter usage out of the opponent here. Alright. Gonna get some rubber banding here, but the Sphinx has another level 2 ready to go. Gonna eat a level 3, but probably not gonna be super bad. Yeah, this is, the Wind Division's attack does actually, oh, we just done here?
The Wind Division's attack is only 3 colors. Interesting.
Yeah. One gem, or one turn short there for the Sphinx, unfortunately.
Alright, the opponent will take game 1.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna see a mirror match now.
Whole squad.
Oh shit, now there's 6 of them.
Now there's 12 if you really think about it. Wow, what a giant fan of the opponent!
That was one of the funniest looking clears I've ever seen in Call. Somebody clip that.
It's a good game.
Okay. We got the level 2 coming up here. Sphinx gonna eat it, but probably actually not gonna hate eating this in the least. Looking actually pretty okay. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be like instant level 3.
Alright, level 3 coming out. But the left side of the board is actually gonna be really, yeah. It's gonna
Left
clear
side of the
itself.
board clears itself for free.
It actually goes into the right side. I think it might be a 2-chain that goes left to right here. But
If it
and
resolves
actually,
in time,
yeah, it does. Yeah, the opponent does manage to get it out, but he's gonna be scared into playing defense. Sphinx is gonna press the attack here.
that was another
Yeah.
interesting looking change.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Sphinx is actually really just trying to crap out meter as fast as possible and then hit with repeated level 1s. And to some extent, it seems like it's worked a number of times. Alright, we get the level 3 on the... Yeah, this might actually be bad. We'll see.
That's a 1 chain. If it doesn't... But the Sphinx doesn't have space left on the board.
Yeah, it doesn't have time. That's really painful.
Did this
Right.
did the Sphinx win game 1 or did the opponent? No, the opponent did. Right?
No, that's a 2-0.
All right, 2-0. The opponent goes on.
Okay. So Tai took out the opponent in winners semis. And this is a little bit of a run back.
Let's see if Tai can
Cool.
work some magic again.
Yep. This is an FT3 this time.
No first of 1 strats.
Is it time? 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 There we go. Okay. There we go.
Right, and now we go on to my favorite part of the bracket. The hype, always the hypest set, Crimson Lizard.
Love it. What a video game.
It is a video game.
Alright.
Crimson Lizard.
Tai
You push buttons and things happen. Isn't that what we all want out of life?
with a little guitar jingle, we're in.
Oh hell.
Alright, Ty's going back to Cherry Biter. Nice.
Man.
What part of that is wrong?
I don't know any lore, so I wouldn't. I would need somebody in the chat to.
I'm just saying the archetype seems
maybe?
kind of there.
It certainly could be if I knew nothing else.
Alright, let's see if the squad can take out this teddy bear.
Certainly did when I played. Oh, so much buffering. Okay, getting some charging. Yeah, I'm not actually sure that Iris is supposed to be a brat. I'm pretty sure she's not, but Tai is thinking so much right now. He needs to stop doing that.
Thinking is
Alright.
hazardous for your health.
Gonna see the level 2. That actually it might stick.
Uh-oh, that looks like a misdraw.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Tai just thinking one step ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
for the defense.
that's fine. That's so fine.
But yeah,
Few things as fine as this, honestly.
the left is going to,
There goes my board. So that's actually very close to, but just short of level 2. So
and a
Nice,
one match
take it
is
up.
going to give level 2, so...
that could kill. That could actually kill. Okay, well we do get the defense out.
Oh, unfortunately the chain falling out of alignment is fine.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna run it. He's gonna force the opponent to play defense again, though. Alright. Oh, a 4 chain? This could be like an almost level 2 again, right? Okay, he's gonna run it. He's running these level 1s over and over. I think the opponent making that Spire there actually makes this garbage stick way worse than it otherwise would have. Oh, he's gonna do another one?
Alright,
God, Tai really pressing it. It's too bad that he kind of wasn't able to get it in before this. Yeah, the opponent gonna be able to tank it actually. This could be rough. Yeah, we're seeing level 3 here. Tai pressing the block button. Gonna be able to tank this one. Actually gonna be fine, I think.
That left side, totally fine.
Right side a little less fine, but probably not gonna matter that much, especially because the opponent is forced to use meter playing defense again. Oh, level 2's gonna win?
Tai just swinging with the haymakers.
Tai letting Iris wind free where I failed? The opponent can continue here if they don't want to change, yeah. When she throws tantrums, things explode. That's cool.
I with some advanced chain setups that my feeble mind did not comprehend. Did that pick up?
I was gonna say, I think the Deka roommates are playing Guilty Gear again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arxis for Exerd rollback.
Oh, very much so. That's how I'm gonna spend most of my weekend. Alright, here come these... Tai's gonna start swinging with these level 2s, and this Spire is gonna make it
so bad! Oh god, is there any resolution here? Like, yeah, we can clear out the right side a little bit, but there's nothing.
Yeah, forcing
level
the
3
magic
attack.
gem.
Yeah, the level 3 attack wouldn't have done anything because Tai's so low on board. Alright, Tai's gonna sit on it. He was thinking about that level 1, but I think he correctly determined that the opponent's board probably would have taken it.
Yeah, the magic gem really flattened out the opponent's board. God, what a good tag. I cannot emphasize this enough.
I just want to, like, spend the rest of the set doing a Who's on First routine, but unfortunately, I don't want to be the worst guy. Alright, this level 2 is actually probably not gonna... no, I think it's gonna be bad. I think it's not gonna hang, or it's not gonna stick. Oh, this actually fell really bad for Tai. Does he have room? Does he have room before the level 1 attack comes out? I don't think he pressed down hard enough.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, Tai needed to cycle pieces to get that garbage to start clearing, but unfortunately didn't get there. Slash maybe also even get level 1 to play level 1 defense. Okay.
Alright.
Just going right back into it.
Back. Oh, I'm buffering. The screen, like, went white and then paused, and I was like, oh god, did it just...
Nope.
break forever again? But no,
Nope.
we are back. Or we're not back, but we're buffering. We're surviving.
Tai thinking about the early level 1? Man, come on, don't do this. So let's see how... oh, you're very much buffering still. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll hang out on the stream. I'll try and do instant replay here.
Yeah, that level 1 attack right at the start against a completely flat board. Probably not the wisest choice.
Probably not.
Ooh, I don't know if that was a misdrop or happy little trade setup.
Ooh. Is Tai gonna...
Tai looking for a green and literally never gonna find one.
Oh,
very smart play from Tai. If he can last long enough, I don't think he... Oh, he can. The whole thing resolves. And he's gonna go for an attack. Wow. A ballsy play. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh. Yeah, Tai took a risk during that game, and unfortunately, that's not it. I gonna switch characters now? Have we forced Tai off?
Very ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see where the
Yeah.
Tai runs out of time. Okay.
He runs out of time.
Right.
Yeah, I think the thing about the wind division is that the attacks have reasonably long. Even if they like would snap back very quickly, they have reasonably long counter gems on them, so that 1-2 punch is actually like very effective.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's just like it's able to stick around for long enough for the opponent to build meter for another attack like pretty consistently.
Right.
And that's kind of what happens to catch Tai out.
Tai going for that rock paper scissors gun. The haymaker is coming out.
Oh man, the opponent level 1 defense early here. Oh wow, you're quite far behind, huh?
Yeah.
You should. Well, I don't know. It's fine. Alright, I'll chill. I'll chill on stream a little bit. Oh, that was funny. Okay, well, I did bad things to my flycast, so I think I'm just going to be permanently. Looking off the stream now. Note to self: don't minimize flycast.
Oh yeah, no, you can't minimize it. And you can't resize it either.
Yeah. Well, that one I wouldn't have tried to do, but
I've done it on accident before, trying to move the window. Alright, here comes Rock.
this is a very like I don't know if Tai
Anyone's
has.
gonna stick.
Yeah, I think the problem here is that Tai doesn't have enough material to like put a closer on top of this, right? That's kind of what won him the game last time he was playing as Kaede. Yeah, now that's all gone. We're gonna get 2 bars out of this. Yep, that is really raw. All right, they're gonna choose to hang out though. Just gonna hang out with it. Okay. Actually, Tai with a fantastic down stack. It's gonna give him almost another bar. He's actually gonna probably sit on that too. Yeah.
Defense is now off the table until level 4 though.
Yep.
And it's Magic Gem. Oh, he's gonna go for the... Oh, I'm not so sure about this level 3.
Oh, the Magic Gem kind of coming out early here. I mean, forcing the Magic Gem out of the opponent may be actually okay, though. Because I think that Kaede really wants to avoid, like, an actual attack here. Oh, that may have been a misdrop! That may have been a misdrop from Tai. Maybe Tai's a genius. Actually, is he gonna hang out? He's gonna just let it happen. And that's all gonna go away in a couple turns. Yeah, he's got way more than enough time this time to snap back all of the Wind Division garbage here. What's causing the aligned garbage here? On whose board?
Nice 3 chain from Tai.
Alright. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he likes this, too.
But yeah,
It's gonna be very nice. Yeah, this is gonna be a level 4 for the ages. Okay, you're getting to level 1, but it's not gonna do a ton. Yeah, he's gonna fire off the big guns.
Rank out this level 1.
No, I think it's
ASAP.
fine.
Oh no, just not enough material.
Yeah, so just close out the board
Even it
there.
up.
Yep. 2-2. Alrighty. That's Kaede Gaming right there. Yeah, again, I mean, the Revue garbage, it did the trick. Because that had, what, 7 counters on it?
Yeah.
There you go.
The puzzle fighter, you just end up with 5 turns and not enough slots to
Yep.
make
Oh, are we thinking about a level 1 attack here? Wait, the opponent just wasted their meter? What happened there? That seems very awkward. Ooh, Tai actually built his thing into the wall here. He's gonna get a red gem in column 3. Yeah. No, it's if you let the so there's like this red bar that fills up around the outside of the window when you're choosing an attack or like a super, I guess. And if that fills all the way from the bottom, like all the way around the sides to the top, then you get the funny steam, and then your meter goes away, and you get nothing.
Oh, you just get nothing. Wow.
You get nothing. You lose your meter, you get nothing, you're sad, everything sucks. It's bad. Alright, yeah, Tai, I think he's probably checking out the opponent's board there, being like, if I fire this now, I get 0. Oh, this... That was
Just
cool.
launch it anyway.
That was very cool. I mean, here it's probably okay. He's got to find this follow-up again. That's really the major thing here. Fortunately, I think the opponent is going to let this get away. Oh my god, Tai is he doing funny chain stuff here? I think he's actually going to get counter hit pretty bad. Oh god. Deliberately let the meter expire. Oh, wow.
Right. Means the
How?
opponent. I believe that means the opponent has taken it, right?
Yep,
3-0
that's
or
a
3-2.
3-2. The opponent.
A good fight from Tai.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a little moving on to defense there with that last meter may have been okay. But Tai out in third after a pretty nice little run here. Good stuff. All right. So we're going to grands.
We have Navidude versus the opponent, who have not yet faced each other in bracket.
True, they came from opposite sides here. So
Who will challenge who?
all right, Navidude wants to be P2 or perhaps has funny issues with network stuff.
Funny guitar jingle every time.
It's so good. It's so good.
よろしくお願いします
Oh,
Got Maria with Mountain versus. Is it going to be back to the Sanbaka?
yeah. We're in the win division. Again, I think this was what was this? The opponent mentioned in chat earlier that Kodan is not actually their main. Right? So I guess loser's bracket opponent. Working out the wind division here. So again, Navidude, a more traditional columns player, I believe.
どうですか
So, we'll see what that gets.
こちらでございます
Wow, that's a quick
のんびりできます
attack though. Most of it's going to go away.
負けます
Yeah. That's actually less of
about
a
a
snapped
line of
back
it
than I
stuck.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little... That's interesting. I mean, Navidude doesn't really have the meter to follow it up, though. Okay, just gonna pump out another one. Does that kill? It doesn't kill, right?
And the magic gem
Wait.
is gonna be a double whammy.
Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, the opponent was definitely ready for that one. Yeah, and the thing is that the double magic gem does reduce the counters on all the garbage by 2. Because it hits once, reduces the counters, then hits again, reduces the counters one more time. So, magic gem actually kind of a real perfect response to that.
This
Yeah.
perfectly empty board from Navidude.
Yep, all clear gaming. Love to see it. Yeah, Navidude just gonna kind of stack on top, gonna be like, yeah, alright, whatever. Everything down there is gonna go away, so who cares? Alright, level 1 from the opponent. Not really sure what the thought was there, but looks like Navidude's gonna lose most of that off the board. Yeah.
That level 3 mountain attack is gonna be pretty brutal. Yep, that's
Yeah.
the first round.
Oof. There we go.
And Navidude will take game 1.
Alright. Win Division crushed under their own papers. Okay, we had a request to let something funny happen here.
Ah. Steam coming out of the menu.
Alright. Get back in game.
This guitar riff.
The guitar is so good.
Right.
It's so good.
Sync.
No, there was literally a request to have that show off
Have
on
a
Steam.
timeout and have
手加減はしませんよ
the steam come out of the menu.
Yeah. Alright.
Showdown.
Love to see a little showdown. Heaven or hell?
2-1. Let's rock.
Wow, immediate level 1 from the opponent. Oh, they're going winds now. Alright.
The Wind Squad using wind. Final form. Synchronicity advantage? Who knows?
I mean, I think the opponent is very good at building meter already, so I'm actually I'm kind of looking forward to see how this changes their strategy, because they should be able to pump out supers very quickly. Yeah, this is gonna be that's
instant level 2.
That's a
And
waste
then
of meter even. Yeah.
Yeah. All clear gaming.
Yeah.
Though, not the cheating way. Using the clear the board button to get it.
Another level 2 coming out. Level 1 defense. This is actually gonna be not such a bad down stack, I think.
Yeah, this looks like most of it should resist.
Oh, hang on. That's actually kind of bad.
Yeah, something cleared early and it just did not downstack how I thought it would.
Thought the opponent might have gone for a chain off the greens on the left to circle back to the right there, but choosing to find a separate path through. Gonna level 1 to actually, I think, keep Navidude off their back for a little bit, but this level 3 is gonna do so much. Ugh.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's the second game?
No, that's, well, they still Navidude up 2-0, but still has one more round.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That's it for that game, not the set.
Yeah.
That big punch, just
よろしくお願いします
Alright, they're just going right back into it. Ooh, very interesting initial form here from Navidude. Not really going to be able to make a 3-chain out of that. We're getting level 2? Okay. Or is that level 1? Sorry.
ooh, that is
That's kind of funny.
a rough spot of damage to take. That level 1 is... Oh!
Alright.
Never
A lot of
mind,
it didn't
it's
stick,
gonna be
but some of it stuck. Alright, and the level 1 after this. Actually, this board is flattening out. That level 1 may not stick at all. Actually, the middle of it is almost certainly going to clear itself. Yeah. Yeah, I think Navi is absolutely ready for this. Oh, a lot of that almost looked like it was going to stick on the opponent's board.
Oh my god, this chain though.
Yep.
What's an attack? Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if they can downstack some more, I think there's a lot of free meter to be had here, so... Like, this is going to give them another level 1 at least. Any purple here gives them probably level 2. Oh, is that it? Oh, hell. Oh my god. Only 3 turns, but that was all they needed.
Take it.
Wow. Navi Dude will win this Sakura Wars Comms 2 bracket.
All right. And with that, we concluded our Sakura Wars Columns 2 bracket. If you missed your chance, or you simply love columns and would like to play more, at sometime later in this month, we have another bracket just for you. But I don't know if that's exactly scheduled yet. But what we do have scheduled is it's Saturday. We have a Puyo Puyo 2 bracket. The probably one of the most iconic puzzle games, I would have to say. Maybe only beaten out by Tetris. Or something like that. Well, maybe Bejeweled or something has its number as well. But in terms of versus games, Puyo Puyo 2 up there is one of the premier versus puzzlers. If you like making long chains, come say hi. We would love to see you this Saturday. And then next Wednesday, we have Tetris 2 plus Bombless, which is Tetris 2 plus Hits Done. So if you want to combo your opponent and watch them cry as their lines slowly crawl up the board and they get buried, Tetris 2 plus Bombless is the game for you. And then the week after that, we have Magical Drop 3 in our Uppy Downy bracket. It's always a fun time. Probably my favorite puzzle game. So come say hi. We might even be running the new tournament edition pack that has a bunch of cool stuff like playable Black Piero and the ability to random.
Yeah, so give a little thank to Bank.
Yes, big thanks to Bank for their continued effort making wonderful hacks for our community. And tomorrow we have the Mystery Caravan. 8 p.m. Rats is hosting 8 unknown, basically randomly selected score attack games. You get 5 minutes in each game to gather the highest score you can possibly muster. At the end of every round, all of the players' scores are compared, and your like a standardized score is adjusted. And then after 8 rounds, you have a final winner of whoever has managed to score consistently the highest across the 8 games. It is a blast of an event for players who just want to try lots of new games, or for players who feel like they have a wide breadth of a wide retinue of games that they could style with. So it's a great time. And with that, big thanks to everybody for coming out. But I think that is all we have for you tonight. Unless Zircean thinks I missed anything.
No, I don't have anything. I posted the Discord link for. I'll post it again. You know what? If you like this game, you want to get in tonight, you couldn't because maybe there's a hurricane bearing down on you. Stay safe if you're in Florida,
Yes.
or something like that. You come in, grab some friendlies, just hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We play everything.
We play. If you make a post in the matchmaking channel for anything, you will probably find people willing to play it with you.
Yeah.
So, and with that, I think we are going to. Who should we raid? Is anybody cool streaming?
It's true. If you don't think you can, you totally can. That is correct. See a lot of puzzle people right now. If I say puzzle, it will say fighter or league. It will probably say neither of those things.
Right. So I guess are we just going to call it a night then?
Yeah. I mean the other thing would be to raid DJ Mike Hager. He's a friend of the pod.
Right.
Extremely good Mr. Driller player who unfortunately doesn't really play the game too much anymore, but instead is playing Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection and is very sick at that as well. So,
Alright.
I
will send you all his way. Say, happy Wednesday. So, good night, everybody.